Hello there. This is an ambulance or something. Yes. And also, this is Essex. Circle thing. And once again, welcome to City Skylines, where we are building the city of tomorrow. I may have done a bit of stuff since we last saw. Well, there's actually good reason for that. You see, I actually recorded another episode. And I was looking back at the footage and I was like, this sucks. Like, my energy was low, my tone was like, constantly, which I know that's sort of part of my thing, but it's like worse than usual. There was not enough donuts as well. There's also a lot of me building roads. So, off screen, I built a few roads. In fact, I built a lot of things off screen. And during that episode, which I probably won't release because it was just terrible. Trash compacting. Yeah. Gotta keep your city in good health. So I may have gone a little crazy, but I was sort of saying at the end of my recording previously, that is the episode you're not watching now, and we'll never see because it was bad, that I was just gonna go ahead and build up a bunch of stuff. Well, I did. I built up all of this, and even gave districts to some of it, and zoned the crap out of it too. So now we have a thriving metropolis growing up, springing up in various spots, and it's ripe for plopping things. Yes, yes, yes. During that missing episode, I put down right here this, which I'll do again. There we go. The crazy theater of wonders. They can now go to the theater there. It shall be delicious. Wait, what? Never mind. Yes, I intentionally tore it down because I want to plop all these with you guys, not just whenever I feel like it. And speaking of, I cleared out this space to have the, what you call it, the arena, was it? Opera House. The arena's the other thing. Yes. So now, we are all plopped out of big things here. We have a few more to unlock, like the servicing services office, which services all the servicing people, and the Grand Library, which is requires lots more universities. The Office Park, which just requires more offices. Hopefully all that zoning will take care of that. And the Business Park, aka the St. Louis Arch. Why don't you just call it the St. Louis Arch? I don't know. Which requires more commercial, which hopefully will also have that taken care of. Which, those three are or four, I guess. Yeah. Are sort of the last bits that we need in order to unlock the big ticket items. Now, we haven't actually plopped any of these yet. This one costs $1 million, 1.5 million, 650. Well, the medical center. Oh, it's a huge building. Holy crap. I might need to do some urban renewal in order to get that fit in somewhere. But in the meantime, we got lots of stuff springing up here. We need to be careful. We need to know that with all this new development, spurred on by our massive bank account, and me being disgusted with my previous recording. Oh yeah, I put in some more sewage pipes. We need to be careful about our resources. Electricity, water, which we're very good on, trash. We could actually maybe use some more incinerators. We're getting a little antsy there. A building is burned down? Impossible! No, that's totally possible. Let's get maybe another couple of these just plopped in here. Wherever we feel like. Ta-da! Take that, industrial buildings. Just, the traffic here is kind of bad. They trying to make a left, but they're just unable to. I really need to reimagine this entire structure here. some sort of... Well, this seems pretty well. Sure, there's some slowdowns, but yeah, we can deal with that. But this has always caused me trouble. Tried upgrading it, but this normal on-ramp is just not going to do it anymore, I'm afraid. Ah, glad to remember to get something to drink here. Today we are drinking Powerade, by the way. No, they do not pay me money. I just like their lemonade flavor, which is kind of crazy. I couldn't actually find it for a while. Then I moved places, and then they're like, "Oh, it's here in the store all the time." I'm like, I love you, but I also hate you. So, I made River City and River City End, and the idea is that you have all these sort of massive skyscrapers on the bluffs, but down below you have houses just hanging out, doing their house thing. Yeah, and eventually this all get filled out and such like that. Now there is a little bit of pollution here, which I suspect is a product of this. Let's actually, where are we looking here? I don't look at the pollution thing that often. There's wind, health, levels, traffic, noise pollution. That's not going to cause it. Population. That's like connections, land value, natural resources. I was sure there's a pollution one. Oh, here it is. Pollution. There we go. Average ground pollution, drinking water pollution. Yeah, well, there isn't really that much pollution here. Why are the trees all being Arbor Day on us? Speaking of Arbor Day, that's not what we're talking about right now, actually. Let's see about clearing out some of these power lines, which we hopefully don't need anymore. Now, I did leave in some gaps in the zoning for utility centers and things like that, and hopefully those pay off. Can I get away with that? Now, I'm not going to tear out the last bit there, because, well, it's the connection to the underworld, or the underwater, the very poopy-filled Atlantis. You can still kind of see them down there. Despite all the terribleness being pumped into the water. All the people. Oh, let's make sure that there's pipes going under here. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Your water goes under the poop dam. Ha 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 ha. Oh, if the pipe doesn't break. That'd be kind of awesome. Pretty sure that's not a thing, but you know. Alright, so I have also plopped a few parks here. By the way, Deluxe Apartment to the Sky. Jefferson Starship. Ha ha ha. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so we are going to be connecting over the freeway. Oh, I also fiddled with this. I saw this on Reddit. I was like, I wonder if I could pull something like that off myself. So far, not so good. I'm going to have to play with it a bit more. Yeah, go away. It's like, that looks kind of cool, but I need to spend time arting with it a little bit to make it work. Got some nice big parks here. Yes. And I think, yeah, most of these are mixes and things like that. Could probably put a park over here. A large playground, perhaps? Oh, can't do it on both sides. Maybe something smaller. Like so. And it's not going to let us fit it there. That's okay. In due time, we will have everything filled out. It's like, okay, we're going to have a random plaza here by the cemetery. And let's actually look at the playground here for a moment. Got sort of slides and bridges. and ramps up. So you like run up here, out there. I guess there may be something down below too. And, well, there's a second slide. Oh, these kids are spoiled these days. You get 2 slides on the same tower. Now I didn't hook up any special transport lines over this general vicinity because I wanted things to build up a little bit more and understand the rules of traffic. But so we'll worry about that later. Now we do want to plop down a few more of the big items here. So we need to figure out, first of all, most important thing of all time, where does the Statue of Liberty go? Lady Liberty. She's quite big actually. I kind of want her to be somewhere where she's going to be seen quite easily. No, this is not a very good spot. Maybe down here? No, Dragon Park kind of has lots of people living there already. Here might be nice. But I already have roads connecting this up through the City of Progress. Freedom Point, yes. Freedom Point. Freedom Point. It's time for some urban renewal. In fact, that's a elementary school. We'll go ahead and move this somewhere nearby-ish. There we go. And, yeah. And we're just gonna say Statue of Liberty needs about that much room. We're gonna go ahead and move this street. It was a stupid street anyway, full of jerks and annoying people. Oh, we should have a crematorium. Don't want that to go to waste. Crematoriums. Alright, now Freedom Point still has this little king in it. Now I would like to have this sort of centrally located. So unfortunately, sorry guys. And crazy skyscraper place. We're kicking you out. We're putting the Statue of Liberty in. Make sure this is centered as much as I can. There we go. Hello, Lady Liberty. You are going to make everyone happy by giving them freedom. Oh, that's kind of awesome. Yeah. It's not quite, you know, Liberty Island, but I like it. Alright, now we do have a little bit of mess of the roads here. Yeah, that guy's gonna pop anyway. Let's go ahead and get our curve thing going on. And we'll just happen to connect on through here instead. Maybe... Do we want that? Nah, traffic's actually much better right now, so that making the people go around. All right, let's go fix our zones and call this good. Let those guys sort themselves out. Yeah, we can get rid of you, and hopefully sort themselves out. I want you to use the whole space. There we go. Now, over here, we can go ahead and put the residential buildings back in. Yeah. Now they'll be extra happy about everything. Hooray! Oh yeah, I was looking at my stuff here. High school, elementary, colleges. I can maybe lose some more stuff. Well, let's go see where the stupid people are. Yes, the stupid people. Namely, where there is not elementary schools. Well, there's not one over here. Could probably put one in right there. And disoriented heights. It's very disorienting there. There should be good. One along here. I did go for a sort of a grid area here, just to sort of change up the patterns. It's getting kind of bored doing all the loop-de-loops. Don't much like that. But they might like that. Hooray! Now the high schools. The high schools. I was gonna go to high school. And then I went to high school. Wait, what? put these somewhere. Each spot. Since the dawn of time, there was high schools. And people complained about it. The high school's already over there. Or, there's a high school over there, not already over there. Let's see about putting one in here. There we go. That should make the people happy. Now, we do need to plop down some more universities, so might as well get started on that. We have 3 at present. One in Funky Town, one over here in my playground, and then one in the old city, as it were. Yes. And everyone's very highly educated and stuff, due to the universities and their awesome class sizes. So, we got this space over here. And we could maybe fit one in here. Almost perfectly. Right there. Should be good. Sure, it's not hooked up, but who cares? Now, we are going to need a university up here, I think, so let's go ahead and... Sorry! There we go. People are happy. So we are now up to 5 universities. Well, how about we... Some people live down here. Why don't we put one down here as well? Can we... Is it going to let us fit it in? This is going to be basically wasting a lot of money, but doesn't seem... Not sure what's going on here. Let's pause it for a moment, because we don't want to be sending our people into the Dark Ages unnecessarily. Okay, but that'd be fun, but there we go. Yeah. And hopefully that will connect up automatically at some point. Now, how many universities are we up to? Is it this one? No. Yeah, was it this one? Yes. So we need one more. Go ahead and unpause it. We need one more, so... I guess... These guys could use a university. Airport University. Might not actually be a bad idea. Allow us to sort of develop the area around it. Everyone get happy! Watch the wave of happiness spread across the city. They're so happy, guys. Yeah. So, we got our universities in. So, that should mean... But we have not... Why? Construct 10 instances of university. What's left to do? Unique buildings. It was back here, right? Grand Library. Maintain for 10 weeks. Okay, so we just have to sort of wait on those, and then we'll get the Grand Library unlocked. In the meantime, we should maybe think about where we're going to put our medical center. Where do we want to put the medical center? Well, where are the people most sick? Nowhere, really. Everyone's kind of... I don't care if your building's on fire. Well, I guess these people are kind of sick, but it's not exactly the ideal spot. Well, maybe somewhere in Funky Town. There's people here in Funky Town. They're always kind of having issues, I think. One way or another. So, medical center. This giant, crazy building. Can we fit you in Funky Town? Space is already occupied. It's too wide, apparently. Would you be able to fit into here at all? No. Well, when in doubt, urban renewal. Now, I do like these buildings, the ones with the red trim, these ones here. But alas, it might not be ideal for me to keep them. I'm going to be... I guess we have all these very similar buildings here. They're very futuristic, which I approve of, because this is the city of tomorrow. But there's a few too many of them here. Yeah, this is going to be our target. Let's go ahead and pause things for the moment. Rip out the road. Rip out the road. Rip out the road. see about building our medical center right here on this corner. Oh, it's one off. Can we move it over slightly? No? Okay. We'll just have to deal. Ah. That's amazing. That is so freaking amazing. I love the look of this building. Medical center. Alright, so what does this actually do? For healthcare for the whole city. So 1,000 patients. Patients treated last week. Ambulance use 50. So, this is kind of in a crappy spot as far as transportation goes. We kind of need to upgrade the road here. So, to let the ambulances get in and out as needed. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. A nice upgrade for everybody. Commercial people love it, residential people less so. And yeah. Yeah, sure, sorry. Torn down some of your buildings in the process. Sure, it kind of blends in a little bit with a lot of the other sort of more advanced buildings, but I approve of it. It's a new part of our craziness. Now, we also have this space elevator and this fusion power plant to invest in. Now, the fusion power plant is actually kind of small, and I am kind of tempted to put it in the middle of, quote, downtown here, though given the lack of development in some of the areas over here, it's not that downtowny. But it will sort of add to the sort of science fiction-y feel of the area, so let's go ahead and slope too steep. What? See if we can fit it in somewhere here. Yeah, that's fine. We now have the fusion plant. Victory! Ooh, that's nice. Look at the top of that thing. Huh. It's a gyroscope, like a tokamak. So you like put the plasma in here, and it's like magnets and crap, and then it like squeezes the plasma, and you're like, oh. But though generally it's probably a terrible idea to have that poking outside the top of your building. Oh, there's another ball thing down here. This is the one that finagles though. So we should have so much electricity we don't know what to do with. we consume 1.4 gigawatts and produce 20 gigawatts. Yep. Yeah. That's kind of ridiculous, but I approve. Yeah. So, yeah. We're doing a little bit more interesting stuff as opposed to my ho-hum recording before. I'm quite happy. We got getting some sci-fi buildings going in. Yeah. Go away, Chirpy. Yeah. I like this. Now, over here, we're giving a lot of love to that part of the city, so we might want to do something nice over here. Say, let's maybe put a space elevator around here somewhere. How about that, guys? How about that? Now, what requires this? How big is it? It's pretty beefy. I believe this is also transportation method, so I have to sort of have that consideration. You know, maybe put it on the edge of the river. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll tear out some roads. Sorry. And we'll go ahead and just plop this baby right here. Yeah. Now this space elevator, they should be building a thing all the way to space, but maybe it's like something like it shoots you up? I'm not entirely sure. Get lots of tourists at the space elevator. Yes. So this area should be very, very, very high ranked up before too long. In fact, a lot of it's already pretty up there, because we already have a couple big ticket items. Yes. So now, should we finagle into the roads here, maybe? Definitely want to upgrade this. Yeah. And that with this. Do we want to put anything through here, maybe? Sure. Ta-da! Sorry. Burn down your building again. Or tore it down, or whatever. You know what I mean. Gotta clean up the zones as well. Is that crematorium going to have access to anything? I think they're kind of isolated. There we go. And fix that. He. And... Like, no. There we go. Clicking the wrong things again. But you know me. Am I clicking the wrong things? Yeah. So I'm a little disappointed that the space elevator doesn't actually send all the way to the sky. Because that's sort of what a space elevator is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about sending, having a tether that goes to a space station in geosynchronous orbit. And that tether acts as a means to have an elevator go up and down it. So it's like a big giant tower. Yeah. Now, we have put 3 of the big items on this side, so we should probably at least give something to the guys over here. We don't really have anything over here other than the big statue thing. And we got some more monuments to deal with. We got the Grand Central, for instance, which is grand and not going to be very centralized. Unless we want to bulldoze something. How about put it here? Can we? Yes. Get centralized. Now, I think I already mentioned this, but I've actually been Grand Central. The ceiling in it's pretty pretty. But they never show that in movies. It's kind of disappointing. And then, yeah. It's like, oh, we're going to stare at the ceiling as opposed to the actors. Or the meteorite impacts or whatever. My building is burned down. Oh no. Now, I'm still going to fill out this area. And this is going to be more this sort of light density suburban areas. Just to sort of have a change of pace. I guess my goal is to get to 150,000 people. And have everything unlocked. Speaking of unlocks, how is these things coming? Offices are getting built. And the weeks are passing by. Commercial getting built. And service buildings. Well, we do need a few more service buildings. Education, first of all. Yes, just build them there. We'll go ahead and plop a high school as well. Somewhere. There we go. I can't quite fit it in. Oh god. Now, we might have a crime issue on our hands for too long, so let's get some nice big police headquarters. River City, you don't have much police protection. Let's fix that for you. If we can. Slope is too steep because you're trying to put the police station on the edge of a ravine, effectively. There we go. And maybe one over here. And up here somewhere. Like, there we go. Jefferson Starship gets their own police station. Hooray! And there's a buzzing in the hallway. Might be related to people buzzing them into the building, but it's kind of loud. It's like super loud. Alright, now we are going to eventually have things all the way through here. But for now, we're just going to plop things. Fire department. Ooh, this place really needs a fire department. And can I fit it in here at all? No? Okay. It is. There we go. Now there is sort of this one-way action thing going on with the streets, but hopefully that's not going to be too much of a problem. We don't want our city to burn down. Yet. I don't have much fire protection down here. Let's fix that. And we'll be able to service the industrial zones as well. It's nice. I feel like I'm running out of time. And I'm actually like having things to do still. Which is nice. Hooray. Alright, and go ahead and fit one in here. We'll just put it by the police station. Seems apt. They can get fistfights about things. I'm not saying that that's actually what happens, but it's sort of one of the things when I was growing up, some people sort of seem to pretend that there was this big rivalry between police and firemen. But I really don't know if that's true or not. It might just be people trying to make conflict when there isn't one. There we go. Now, I don't know if they'll magically be able to teleport onto the bridge here or not, but who knows, maybe. Alright, so we're in a lot better shape than that department. Now, we don't really need much more in the way of hospitals, but people do seem to like them, so let's go ahead and plop a couple of these in the newer areas. And we'll check our service building count. Fit it somewhere. Everywhere is already occupied. There we go. And one around here, maybe? Kind of one on the main road. We do have a Rage Center here. This would be a good place to put a hospital. Yeah. It is, after all, the place where they rage about things. There. And no, it's not really going to be put to use yet. Go and get one ready there. Alright. Looking nice. Looking real nice. Oh, of course. Over here, they'll have to go elsewhere for the time being, but they'll eventually have health services when they have university services. Yes, universities of learning. And stuff. Alright, well, things are looking pretty awesome here. Now, how many service buildings are we up to now? 280. Okay, so we have a few more left to go. I don't know if that counts like bus stops, but it might. I don't know. Or like, I don't know. I guess I do have a lot of like incinerators and crap. So that might be something. And also, oh yes. Crematoriums. Crematoriums for your dead family members and pets. Yes. Because pets are well taken care of, especially in the United States, because there are people that get so obsessed about them that they sometimes treat them better than their own kids. It's kind of weird. I'm going to try to avoid talk about people that I know that have that exact kind of problem, because they might actually be watching, so, because they're family members. Yes. And a couple more. Don't mind us. I was going to use these for things. Well, we're going to put a couple crematoriums in here just to fill things out. It's kind of unfortunate. Moved it over like that. But we'll see. We'll see. How close are we? Another 15. Do we want to make things extra long today? Nah, we'll wait till next time. I'll go ahead and plot buildings as needed, and we'll see how things go on. All right. So until next time, everybody. Toodles. Woohoo!